Hi. All right. It's kind of emotional. Kind of emotional. WW means the world to me because in the Vietnam War, my uncle, my husband, my aunt, and my whole family, 10 generations strong, when they said never leave a man behind, my husband ran back and grabbed the man. He threw him and they chopped it. He said, we got less than 1 minute. You can't do that. He said, no, I'm going back. When they got back, they had all the toe tags. But when they put the toe tag, they called medics. He said, that's the reason why you never leave a man behind. He was awarded the Purple Heart. My uncle, the Bronze Star. My aunt, the first woman on the Navy Air Force carrier. 10 generations on both sides. See, like you said, we never forget the military and the red, white, and blue mothers. And I told Sketchers, and I kicked every door open with the mayor last year. Okay? Now, like I said, we have to support the families. Okay? And I told them, well, I want Sweet 16, but it's not enough for me. Because see, freedom comes with a price. Our loved ones go away. They don't know if they're coming back. So now, I'd like to present to the red, white, and blue moms and every family that is here today. My name is Noel of the North Star. I don't care where your family lives. I didn't even know Skechers had a clothing line at Sun Valley Mall. They say they made some tennis shoes for me, okay? They got tennis shoes for men, and because our military guys, they come back hurt and they can't make it. So I told them, if you open up this door, you give them a discount first time, I get a report that you're not doing fair by the ones, because see, those fathers got hurt, okay? And then K Jewelers for Father's Day, they said, okay, we'll do it, Noel. So it doesn't matter. Your family can be all the way over there. And they got online, they got infants. And also, KJ Autos is extending the opening for the military. They don't care if the cars are running or not. They're gonna help the military families. And all you have to do is call area code 510-727-9400 and tell them Noel of the North Star. I can't give back, but the one thing my uncle always said, feed a veteran and never leave no one behind.
Thank you, Noel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, we also got
I'd like to honor my dad, James Matthew Mitchell II. He did 2 tours in the Vietnam War. Such an amazing father figure that I never thought I'd have. He passed November 7th, 2014. I also want to honor my uncle, who also did a tour in Vietnam. My soon-to-be father-in-law, Willie Johnson Jr., never got the chance to meet him. He passed in 2009. He also did a tour in Vietnam. All 3 of them gave us gifts that are unmeasurable. Without them, we wouldn't have the freedoms that we have today. I am truly grateful for having my dad as my dad and giving us the amazing gift of freedom that we wouldn't have otherwise.
Thank you. Anyone on your side, Paul?
One right here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As we heard from the Gold Star Mother, every day is Memorial Day for them. This isn't one day a year that they go and remember. They live with this every day. One thing they don't talk about is what they go through after they get that phone call, and how when they go through the deepest, darkest thing that a family could imagine going through that would cripple and destroy most people, they rise up very much like the phoenix. They rise up brighter than ever, and they shine for their loved ones that can no longer be there. They help other Blue Star moms, they help Gold Star moms, and they become living examples of everything that their loved one embodied. Valor, courage, and the ability to soldier on when everything else seems lost. These Gold Star families unite together as a club, as a family that no one ever wants to belong to. But they are amazing, and they give every day to each other. They help the Blue Star moms, and they help everybody they can. Their sons and daughters have given everything they can so that we can have the freedom to be here. And you've already proven that you understand what Memorial Day is about because you're here. It's not just a barbecue. It's not just a day off. It is a day to remember those that gave everything they have so that we can have the freedoms that we enjoy. President Calvin Coolidge said, "The nation that forgets its defenders will itself be forgotten." And I ask all of you to join me, to join the Blue Stars, the Gold Stars, and all the service members, and with one voice, one mind, and one heart, swear that they will never be forgotten. Take their stories, remember their sacrifice, be what they could not be, do what they could not do. And as long as you remember that, remember their names, they will truly live forever in our hearts and minds as those that have given us all that we have. Thank you and happy Memorial Day.
As my biker brother Santo from the Warriors watch, we escorted the HUEY from Concord Air. It's on Main Street over there. If you want to come by after the ceremonies and check us out. Growing up as a child on Okinawa, those HUEYs flew over my school and over my neighborhood, so they have this distinctive sound, so it always moves me when I hear it flying over. I am touched by the photo in your program. It shows the Veterans Memorial on the island of Philippines. The reason I'm moved by it is that my father was living under the occupation of Japan during World War II. MacArthur fulfilled his promise to return. So to all you fighters that fought along the island hopping campaign and liberated the Philippines, thank you. Thank you for saving my father's life. And to all those that experienced the VJ Day, America didn't go into Japan to conquer. They came to rebuild. Soldiers went home to be men of peace. And in so doing, they saved my mother's life, who was only 9 years old when the war ended. I cannot imagine the fear and the uncertainty a whole nation would feel after being conquered. Yet America showed herself graceful. So we immigrated here in '73. Now I'm an American citizen, and Memorial Day has a very special meaning to me. General MacArthur is quoted, "The soldier above all other men is required to practice the greatest act of religious training, sacrifice." He goes on saying, "However hard the incidents of war may be, the soldier who is called upon to offer and to give his life for his country is the noblest development of mankind." I served in the Navy, peacetime, survived my 4 years. There are now young men and women my son's age, bearing arms, wearing the uniform, defending our freedoms, many coming home to their families, some not as fortunate. But today, we remember them. We remember those under those headstones on national cemeteries. So, we honor them today in their memory. Thank you for your time, and thank you, and God bless America.
We're all here today to honor our veterans of previous wars and also our current military. I'd like to especially mention Donald Warren Smith, Lieutenant in the United States Army, World War II. He was a liaison officer to General Patton and also trained special troops over there, the troops that were brought on with us. I'd like to also mention Captain Lynn Claire Parkening of the United States Marine Corps. Thank you for your service, gentlemen and ladies.
Yeah. I'm just going to honor my father. I just found out that he had a Bronze Star. His name is Harold Dean Geddes. And he, I think, rescued his family from the Philippines. And I just found this out. So I just wanted to honor him, 11th Airborne. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to recognize some other organizations that are here, and if we've left anybody out, please remind me. We have the Pearl Harbor survivors. That's one of the first gentlemen who spoke. That's a pretty amazing thing. And then there are the sons and daughters of the Pearl Harbor survivors as well. They're here. Thank you.
I'd like to honor and remember Benjamin Tollefson. He was a PFC with the Army. He was killed in 2008, December 31st. He was stationed at Fort Riley, Kansas, 1st Infantry Division. And he was my husband, and he left behind my son, Mac. And I want to remember him today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello?
I'm Mark Steinberg. I'm the quartermaster for 1525. I'd like to honor my father, who enlisted in the Army in 1941, was due to get out in January of 42 when Pearl Harbor got hit. Immediately was shipped to Pearl Harbor to defend the Hawaiian Islands. After the Battle of Midway, he stayed in Hawaii to train new troops in hand-to-hand combat. And then in 43, he met my mother in Southern California, or I wouldn't be here. He then got transferred to Big Red 1 and hit Normandy on D-Day +2 and was in Bastogne when the Germans surrounded Bastogne in the Battle of the Bulge, winner of 2 Bronze Stars. I'd also like to honor all my fallen comrades from VFW Post 1525. Thank you.
All right. One more over here.
Thank you. This has been a beautiful day today. I want to honor something that's a little different. My grandmother had 11 children. Of those 11, my father, his 3 brothers, and 3 sisters volunteered in WWII. They all were in France and Germany. 2 were gassed. And so today I want to honor all 7 of them. President Wilson sent my grandmother a plaque honoring all 7 of her children, where they were and all the places that they had been. And I want to thank, them for what they did in World War I was had to be devastating. It's supposed to be the end of all wars, which we know never happened. So to them, I say thank you very much. God bless America.
Anyone else? I'm sorry. Anyone else? What did I miss?
We better
sir.
wrap up, Scott.
I would like to honor my 2 brothers, World War II. One was a merchant seaman. The other was a prisoner in the Philippines. And later on, he was on a hell ship, the Harrison Maru, when it was sunk by an American submarine, causing 1,600 POWs their lives. So bless them all. God bless America.
Thank you very much, and thank you for your service. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like our rival squad is in place.